Hi everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to be giving this antique music sheet cabinet a new look. When I bought this piece, I was not quite sure what it was. I knew it was used to hold some sort of papers. Before I started painting, it needed some repairs. It had some peeling veneer, so I patched that with wood filler and sanded it down. The back was dry rotted and damaged, so I took that off and I plan on replacing that with a new one. I was unable to tell who the maker of this cabinet was, but I'm assuming it's very old. This piece of paper was stuck on the bottom. I plan on keeping that because I think it's really cool. The first thing I needed to do was spray this piece with shellac to prevent any bleed through. If you're not familiar with bleed through, it's the old tannins that come through the wood. If you don't seal, they're going to bleed through your paint, usually as a yellow, orange, or pinkish color. After spraying this on, I let it sit overnight before I started painting. I decided to give this piece a quick coat of black paint just to even everything out. I really liked this old piece of music sheet that was stuck to the bottom, and I wanted to keep it a part of the piece, so I didn't have any decoupage, so I just used glue and kind of painted that over to help preserve the piece of paper. I wanted to add a little something extra unique to this piece, so I decided to add these details. These are flexi wood moldings. You simply heat them up with a heat gun or a blow dryer and they become flexible so you can adhere them to whatever you'd like. You just add some glue and place wherever you would like them. I like to use a little paintbrush to just clean up the glue along the edges. Here are the flexi wood moldings after they have all been glued on. I decided to add that cute little one up to the top piece as well. Now it's time to add some color. The color I chose is Old 57 by DIY Paints, and I am going to paint this color over the entire piece. I used a small detail brush to get in the smaller areas around the moldings. In the beginning of the video we talked about bleed through. Well, even though I did prep with shellac, I still got bleed through. You can see it coming through the paint here. So I did another coat of shellac to help prevent any more bleed through. After letting the second coat of shellac dry, I decided I was going to go in with this Bohemian Blue by DIY Paints over the Old 57. I just wanted to start building up some layers, and I thought it was a good idea to go over with a darker color since I was having the bleed through problem. So after the Bohemian Blue, I decided I'm going to go back in with one more layer of Old 57, and I did this over the entire piece. Now it's time to do some distressing and reveal the layers. I use a clay-based paint, so I'm able to wet distress. Simply wet a rag and rub it along the piece wherever you would like it distressed. As you can see here, I'm slowly revealing that dark blue, bohemian blue, that is underneath the Old 57. After distressing, I decided to add some of this custom green color I had. I just put it underneath the moldings and added some water, which you can see the paint's just kind of dripping down and it gives it a very aged look. I also added some to the center as well and sprayed it with water. Once I was happy with everything, it was time to seal. This is what I like to seal my pieces with. Just simply paint it on, let it dry. I like to do 2 coats just for extra durability. The final step to this piece is adding some black wax. I love using black wax because it really makes all of the details stand out and adds a lot of dimension to your piece. When applying black wax, you want to make sure you get it all along the edges and all the nooks and crannies. You want to think of if dirt was settling on a piece of furniture, where would it naturally settle? Since black wax does give your piece an aged look. Once you're done applying the black wax, you're going to grab a cloth and wipe back over the areas where you applied it. You'll see that the wax is naturally settled down in all of those nooks and crannies, and it's really making that detail on the furniture stand out, as well as giving an aged look. When applying dark or black wax, I like to work in small sections at a time. I'm continuing to apply the dark wax throughout the entire piece. I like to do the corners and the edges throughout the piece to give it depth and dimension, as well as an aged look. This antique music sheet cabinet was probably close to 100 years old. While I still wanted to give it a new look, I wanted it to have an old world feel and still look its age. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe for more furniture flip tutorials. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok at Forever Loved Decor.